What's up, Big Blue fans? It's your man Mazo for Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. And it's OTA time now, and you know what? Rumors are just flying all over the place, just flying everywhere. And this latest one, it's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one, and it's one I want to talk to you about real quickly today. Supposedly, allegedly, the Atlanta Falcons are dangling their tight end, Kyle Pitts. They're saying that the Atlanta Falcons are willing to trade Kyle Pitts. This was like an all-world tight end coming out of University of Miami. This guy was like, come on, he was a beast. He was a beast. I remember back in the 2021 draft, me and Clay from Brooklyn, all we were talking about was, we should get this guy. We really should think about drafting him, because you remember the Giants in the heydays, we've always had that tight end. Remember the Shockey days? You remember that? The Jeremy Shockey days? Or the Mark Bavaro days? Man, the Giants had the tight ends back in those days. It'd be great to get one like that now. And, Kyle Pitts, he really could be that guy. Shout out to Jordan Schultz of Fox Sports. He says that the Falcons have been listening to offers for the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 NFL draft, and that a day 2 pick might pique the Falcons' interest. Day 2 pick for Kyle Pitts. Now, in his first rookie year, Kyle Pitts was he did make did he make the Pro Bowl? Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl his rookie year, but his production has slowly been going down since then. But you could blame that. It was Atlanta, it's Atlanta Falcons. How they were never really that good. But his production has been going down a bit. People kind of questioning that, like what's going on with that. But CBS Sports, Cody Benjamin, shout out to Cody Benjamin from CBS Sports. He says that the Giants are among the potential landing spots for Kyle Pitts. He says, are the Giants he writes, are the Giants in the position to pay for immediate help? They may be short on salary cap space, but Pitt's appeal at age 24 is that he could also stick around for the long term. Head coach Brian Daboll would surely be okay pairing the big man with Malik Nabers, giving Russell Wilson an added safety valve for an offense sorely lacking in secondary playmakers over the last few years. Assuming this link would extend beyond 2025, Pitt's arrival would also bode well for Jackson Dart, the presumptive quarterback of the future. Man, I'm telling you, that would be something. If we got Kyle Pitts. But I think this is his last year, so it's got to be about the money. It's got to be about the money. And then also, there's supposedly Kyle Pitts is not really practicing right now. This is undisclosed injury, so that's a red flag right there. Undisclosed injury for Kyle Pitts, and you got to wonder, like, why would they want to get rid of a weapon like Kyle Pitts? Supposedly the weapon. He did play well for a while, but why would the Falcons be looking to get rid of a weapon, and they got Michael Penix Jr., another guy played for Brooklyn, and I wanted the Giants to draft. No shade on Jackson Dart, but Michael Penix Jr., he can spin it. He can spin it. I tell you right now, he can spin it. Now the Giants, we got with some tight ends. Our tight end room is not that bad. Theo Johnson, he was tearing that up, for a while, last year. Theo Johnson, what did he do? Theo Johnson had like 29 receptions in 12 games. That's before he got hurt. At the end of the season, we got Daniel Bellinger. He's hanging on. Hopefully, I think he's fighting for his NFL life right now with the Giants. And then, we also have Chris Manhertz, blocking tight end. You need that blocking guy. And the Giants did spend a seventh round pick on Thomas Fidone III. So it's just a wonder, should the Giants really try to get Kyle Pitts? I mean, he looks more like He reminded me of Kellen Winslow when he was playing. I'm talking about the father, who was playing for the Chargers, not the son. Talking about the father who was like a beast. He's definitely like a Hall of Fame. He's a beast. Um, well, he was a beast. He was a man. And that's what Pitts, Kyle Pitts reminds me of. He's got that tweener body though, because he's not a huge tight end, but he would be a big wide receiver. But I can definitely see him in the slot and doing work in the slot and that alleviating double coverage of Malik Neighbors. That would be great. But would you consider spending a day two pick on Kyle Pitts? Hmm. Thinking back from this past draft, the Giants did use a third round pick to move up so they can get Jackson Dart. So in 2026, we would only have a second round pick on day two. Is Kyle Pitts worth a second round pick? Hmm. Back in 2021, I would say definitely yes. Now, I don't know. Plus, he's going to want some money. Again, Clay from Brooklyn would say, don't even worry about that because the Giants can do magic, restructure some contracts and fit them under there. But, I wonder what should the Giants do? Should the Giants pick Kyle Pitts? I mean, the guy's got game. Maybe he just needs a new environment, be around some new quarterbacks. I mean, Russell Wilson definitely this guy could be a pivotal, weapon for Russell Wilson. And if he stays around long enough, again, he'd be there for Jackson Dart. Hmm. I'm wondering. I wonder, should the Giants, think about trading for him? Hmm. What do you think? Let me know. Put that down in the comments and let me know whether the Giants should make a trade or even consider trading for Kyle Pitts. Put those comments right there and let me know about it. This is your man Mazo from Football with the Fellas. Remember, it's all about Big Blue. Whether it's the regular season or the off season, it's all about Big Blue. Hey, until next time, peace. Big shout out to El Marquis Productions, the talent behind the music and production here at Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Their beats bring energy and excitement to every episode. El Marquis' skills in mixing, mastering, and creating top quality sound make the podcast come alive each week. For your own projects, check out elmarquisproductions.com and take your sound to the next level.